Time moves really fast. Most of it just disappears. The days blur together, moments come and go, and we barely notice them at all. Seneca said, "We must seize what flees." And that really stuck with me. And so that's what this piece is about trying to hold on to something before it's gone, about being present, even if it's just for the moment. I've been working on these jeans for a very long time, making changes, testing them in the real world, and figuring it out as I go. It's not just about this final product, it's about everything that led up to it. The process, the thought, and even the reason I started making clothes all together. I want to create pieces with meaning, tokens that remind you daily of something real. The best wisdom we've been left with, the profound truth, the universal ones, worn on your back all day. And maybe if it means something to me, it might mean something to someone else. So much of what surrounds us today just feels empty, disposable, or even forgettable. I think it's beautiful to bring back some meaning, some weight, and some symbolism. And that's what this is. Okay, so here's kind of an important question. Why did I even make these jeans? So I started this process about a year ago, and at the time I was getting really into the bell bottom and the flare shape of jeans. I got really into the 70s hippie style, rock star style. I've always been into and will always be into the rock star look. I thought Keith Richards was so cool. I loved his style of the bell bottoms. Just like everything, I love the bell bottoms. So I knew I needed to make a pair of bell bottoms for myself. I wanted to make a pair of bell bottoms for myself, something different, something me, something with some depth and meaning, but also my look and taste. Around that same time, I was studying a lot of Stoic philosophy. And while I was reading some of these books, there was this one phrase that I heard that really stood out to me. These jeans are called the Seize What Flees denim. But what does that even mean? First, I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay, to seize something is to capture it or hold on to it. And then flees is something that's fleeting, something that's short-lived, slipping away. So the idea is to hold on to or capture what is fleeting or slipping away from us. What's slipping away from us? Right now and the present moment. Our time and our lives every single day. So we must seize what flees. And it's from this quote from this old dude named Seneca that was pretty smart and figured a lot of things out. So here's the quote from Seneca. "As each day arises, welcome it as the very best day of all, and make it your own possession. We must seize what flees." Our fatal mistake is focusing on the past or worrying about the future. The idea behind this piece is it's a daily reminder to let go of the past and quit worrying about the future and try to just live right now. Because really all we ever have is right now. We live in a constant forever right now. And so if you're worrying about the past and the future, then you're not here right now. Then you'll be doing the same thing in the future. So you're never actually living. Make today the best day of your life. Do something beautiful. Anything is possible. I totally just had food on my face that whole time, but whatever. Okay, so here's a look at some of the different iterations because I've been working on these for almost the last year. And so as you move across, that's the next sample. It started out with some upcycled pairs that I was messing around with. I was just trying to create the shape. And then eventually I was starting to get into cut and sewn works. And so I made that pair right there, cut and sewn from scratch, and they were beautiful. I wore them all the time. They made me feel tall, and I was like in love with it. And so I took that pair and I started working on tech packs. And then I wanted to get them manufactured, so I sent out a tech pack, and this is the pair that I ended up with. They were kind of close. The shape wasn't right. The measurements weren't there. The pockets weren't right. The denim wasn't it. And so I did 2 more samples, and then I ended up with this pair, which was a lot closer. My manufacturer got the shape right. They got the pockets correct. And they were a lot better, but they just weren't quite heavy enough. They were light and flowy. It really just wasn't quite matching my vision. So I ended up going for another sample, even though this pair was close. I didn't want the design to be any louder than it needed to be, so I wanted to minimize it and get it down to its essence. Now this right here is the very final version, the one that we'll be releasing on Friday. It came out beautifully, the shape is great, the pockets are great, and it's just where I want it. Really nice black donut hole button, black rivets, slightly washed denim. They have my signature wing pocket design. It seems to me like pretty much every single pair of jeans has the same pockets. Just wanted to try something new, make bigger pockets. So what I did here is I connected the front and back pockets and then the belt loop, and I gave it this kind of avant-garde look, sharp edges, and it's kind of fun to take something like a pocket and switch it up. Here is the back tags and the inner tags. The new logo and the new leather tags came out really nice. The quality is amazing on this leather. One of my new favorite parts about this piece and all of my future designs is the tags. Tags have always been really interesting to me, but I really like tags that stand out. I have a really clean and timeless feel to my tag, but also I wanted to have something like some oomph. Similar to how the tags are noticeable from the outside, I wanted this one to be noticeable from the outside. So as you can see, there's 3 rectangles here below the E. You know what else has 3 bars like that? The letter E. And then on the inside, you can see the tag is really clean. Got the new logo, anything, and then the year that piece was made. The white twill contrasts really nicely with the black. Concerning the sizing and fitting on the pants, they are a bit longer, which I'm a big fan of because then that allows you to kind of drag them and they'll fade and wear in really nicely. It also has a tendency to like lengthen out your body because it's adding that much length to your legs, if that makes sense. They also fit slightly on the smaller side for waist. So if you're in between sizes, I highly suggest you size up. Okay, here's a little look behind the photo shoot we're working on. Got Miss Riri up in here trying to get her shoe on. I just recently moved into my studio, so it's been really nice to have this wall and this space to work in. It's just kind of fun to turn on some music, toss the light on, snap some pictures. This is my girlfriend Avery modeling right now, making the bells look amazing. I originally made the measurements for a male body, but the smaller sizes actually fit women really nicely. This shoot came out so cool. I love having this set up.
Yo, check the feed, check the feed, check the feed. Oh, Irish state, Irish state,
Here, wait, 1 second.
Whoa.
So I said, turn, yeah, go like lean down again. I'm just getting like a full picture of your hair. Okay, so basically right here, I'm going through all of the pictures that I took, trying to find the best ones and select what I want to post. Eventually I'll edit them. The photo shoots and the videos behind the collections and the looks are very important to me. It's one of my favorite parts of doing it, and I feel like it's a big part of the actual art. I feel like it's what gets the message across and really what makes it. I have a lot of fun doing it. It's a great outlet for me to try new things, and I don't know, I really like taking pictures, so I don't know. Here's just me kind of sorting through all of it. It takes a long time sometimes, and then going through and editing takes quite a while, but some of these pictures turned out absolutely insane, so I'm hyped. This piece is a reminder to me and maybe to you that time is slipping away. Time doesn't wait for anyone. But if you act with intention, get your stuff together, then you can do anything. This piece will be dropping Friday, April 11th. To anyone that's watched this far or that will buy the pants, thank you very much. I love you all so much. I really hope that this resonates with a few people because I know how much it's changed me. You can buy these bad boys at eforanything.com. As of right now, there is only 100 pairs, sizes 28 to 38. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know, maybe buy a pair of pants. I love you guys. Seize the moment. Anything's possible. Peace out.